Let's just examine this here. This is the remake versus the original graphics.
Said Mary.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Uglier. Uglier. Much uglier. Why? Why? Like, hang on. Let me go down here. Why in the fuck did they make her look so fucking different and ugly for no fucking reason?
It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of...
Also, like, the voice acting sounds so fucking gay. It's like this, like, oh, I didn't mean to, like, scare you. Why are you talking like that? James looks like he should be drinking, like, a fucking IPA somewhere. You know what I mean?
lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing... It just,
Maybe.
it's...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really...
Bro, she looks like 100 times... Like, I know that's like a silly thing to complain about. The bitch is fucking ugly, though. Like, it's not just like, she looks a little off or she looks a little different. The bitch looks like she's, like, has, like, Down syndrome, dude. And the voice acting is just dog shit, man. And again, it just has no, like, character. It has no soul.
I care if it's dangerous or not.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing, like, hip-hop music. And here's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, like, this art style, this aesthetic, and this game was not meant to look like this. At the end of the day. You know, some games you could do like an HD remake. Like for instance, I think the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake actually looks pretty good. And I think that it works pretty well. Like, yeah, they made Boss look fucking ugly. But like, other than that, though, it works. And maybe it's just because we've seen Snake in like HD. But this game was not, like, designed for these type of graphics. And it's sort of like... It just doesn't have the same soul. It just doesn't look right to me. Like, you know, and I know this is, like, maybe cope or whatever. I know I'm old or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But this looks better to me. And I think it's part of it is like artistic style, and part of it is because of sort of like the low resolution graphics, your brain kind of like fills in the blanks and it makes it like more disturbing. Does that make sense? Like, because like you don't get these like sort of high quality details that you do with like this Unreal Engine 5, Silent Hill 2 thing, like, it's sort of scarier and more unsettling in a way. You know what I mean? Also, like, why did they... Like, what is this? And also, just like, even like the camera angles and stuff, I think, again, the shadows look better on the old PS2 version as compared to this one. What's up, Tenrio? It says, graphics aren't the be-all end all of a video game. Just talk about this with someone. There's a freedom within limits. Means you have to get far more creative. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, this looks way spookier and way scarier with the chain link fence than like this fucking like here, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these people just don't know what they're doing. Like, they're doing, like, a fucking hero shot of... Like, this is, like, his, like, Marvel movie close-up here. You know what I mean? Spoiler... James is not a fucking hero, bro. You know, like what the fuck is this? I'm sorry, like maybe I'm being like overly critical, sure. But these people like don't know what the fuck they're doing. And also like here's the other thing too. The combat is not supposed to be fun. Okay? It's just not. And I know, again, maybe that sounds like a cope. Maybe that sounds like I'm just coping. It's not meant to be fun because you're not supposed to fight. You shouldn't want to fight. The tank controls and the availability of weapons and ammo, you are supposed to be like terrified when you enter combat and scared for your fucking life. Not like, oh, this is like fucking Half-Life, you know? I mean, and then actually like is even built into sort of the mechanics of the game, right? Because depending on like how, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time since I've played it, but it's like how many enemies you kill actually affects which ending you get, and whether or not like you heal yourself in time or not affects which ending you get. It's like a mental health thing, kind of. It's like if you like just choose to kind of let yourself rot at like low health for a while and you're not instantly healing yourself, you get like the bad ending. Whereas if like you're on top of it, you get a better ending if you like take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, how much you look at your knife in the inventory. It was very esoteric for which different ending you can get. Yeah, exactly. Like, and it was creative. Here's the thing. If Bloober Team... I would have had no problem with Bloober Team wanting to make their own Silent Hill game. And honestly, I probably would have bought that. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe pirated it. I don't know if I would have bought it because they're kind of a dog shit company who fucking suck. And they've never made anything good. I genuinely don't know why people are like glazing them. They've never made a game that's good. The Medium was dog shit. I played it. It was dog shit. I streamed it because it was on Game Pass. I played it for like 2 hours. I'm like, this kind of sucks. Like, I'm not really having fun. This isn't that spooky. And then off stream, I like played through it and the game fucking sucks. Like, it was bad. It was a bad game. So how they went from that to then being like, here you go, remake one of the most beloved video games of all time. What? But then again, Konami's really shown that they don't give a fuck about this franchise at all, so I guess who could be mad at him? Right? They literally canceled Silent Hills PT. So who could be mad? Like, this just doesn't look right. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me being, like, old and stubborn. This does not look right. It doesn't look, like, horrifying or spooky. It just looks... You know...
Laura.
Laura?
And how do you know about Mary?
How do you know about Mary?
What's the big? Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying.
This the best way to describe this to me, it's like it's like the voice acting, the atmosphere, everything. It's like I'm watching like a modern horror movie. And I don't mean that as like a compliment. You know what I mean? I mean that as like a grave insult. Like over here, the original, it's like I'm watching like an old school 80s classic horror flick. And then the remake is like I'm watching like a fucking Blumhouse movie. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Like, not even like a good modern horror movie. Not like by some like art house director like Osgood Perkins or something. It's like I'm watching like a fucking Blumhouse movie. That's what it feels like.
Laura, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was friends with Mary. We met at the hospital. It was last year.
You liar! Laura,
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay?
Fine, don't believe me.
But last year, Mary was already... I'm sorry, Laura. Anyway, let's go.
There's something I gotta get.
Laura.
It's important. Wait! There's something I gotta get.
Later, okay?
But it's really important.
What is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there. A letter from Mary.
Huh?
I want to go get it. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
I'm taking the original like every time on this,
Back.
man.
Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here.
Come on, hurry up.
Is it in there?
I mean, I don't want to like get into. I think Sam Hyde brought this up, that they get the best mics for the clearest quality, even though it doesn't work. Especially for like horror. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, and this is unique to Silent Hill. Like, people be like, oh, the voice acting's kind of cheesy. It's like, yeah, that's kind of the point. That's what lends to the atmosphere of the game. It's like off. Like, the part of the creepiness of Silent Hill and like the other characters, it's like they're not real people. Like, there's always like something off with them, and it's the performances, it's like the acting, it's the dialogue, like everything about them. You're like, what is wrong with these people? Like, I am surrounded by people that are just like, they seem normal, but they're like in this crazy place and they act crazy. And it's like, it builds like this anxious atmosphere, and then in the remake they're trying to make them like more human and more realistic, and that sucks. You like here, it's very clear to me that the Bloober team do not understand horror. They love it, but they don't know what makes it tick. They don't know what makes like an unsettling atmosphere. They don't know, you know what I mean? Like, what's scary.
Yeah, in the back.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura!
Also, I just want to say, like, the ambient sounds are way better than the original, too. Just saying. The ambient sounds are way better. The soundtrack's way better.
What are you doing?
Ha ha. I tricked you.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Huh? Do ya?
Let me out of here, you little brat!
In your dreams, fart face.
You snotty little brat! Open up!
Why? You...
Laura?
You fart face!
Laura!
Bro, this looks so bad. I'm sorry. Bro, it's like they're turning it into a fucking action movie, dude. Like, instead of it just being there, it has to like burst through the fucking ceiling, and they have to like, bro, come on. You guys really want me to buy this shit? No. No, thank you. I will not be playing. This. I just won't be playing it. And here's the comments. Why is the remake so much brighter? The lighting in the original seems so much creepier and darker. True. There's a lot of artistic framing and blocking in the original that has now gone in the remake. True. Remaking horror games just doesn't hit the same. The old crust makes the game scarier. True. Angela looks weird. True. Some of the graphical upgrades actually make the characterization worse, like the little girl being much creepier in the original, whereas here she just looks more like a normal child. True. Original looks way creepier. True. What the fuck did they do with Angela's model? True. I'll take the original. Bro, everyone agrees. Fix the animations. The remake seems to have lost the odd dream quality of the original. Here's the thing, man. Gamers get it. There are so many people out there that like actually get it. You know, maybe they're not good at like enunciating it, you know, but they get it, dude. And we need a boycott. Like, unironically, we need a boycott. We do. We need to just boycott all video games. It has to happen. They will not stop pushing out this bad bullshit until we stop giving them our money. The normies and chills outnumber the real fans. I don't know, man. I think you go to any of these comment sections, like, people get it, man. People get it. I genuinely think a video game boycott would work. Maybe it's just because of the presentational format, but the atmosphere just isn't there. Did they seriously decide to make Maria less sexy this time? Did the devs miss the memo on why she was a more sexy version of Mary? Poor Angela, her story is sad enough without what Bloober Team did to her. That Silent Hill 2 remake is nothing but bottom-tier slop served with dry ice and a cosmetic veneer. They slapped some shiny new graphics on it and cheapened the game. It's like putting lipstick on a pig and calling it a supermodel. Yeah. People get it, man. Honestly, my bad. I forgot how people let Concord die, lol. Yeah. No, people agree in the comment sections, but you're the only one really out here being vocal. I mean, that's the thing, dude. It's you could, I don't know if I could materialize. I don't know if I'm popular enough to materialize a Gamergate 2 on my own. I would need help. I would need a lot of help. And to be perfectly honest, an overall just boycott of the industry, by and large, just wouldn't work. Has to be right place, right time. And to be honest, I don't know if I would want to organize a boycott of Silent Hill 2, because I do want new Silent Hill games in the future. And if this doesn't do well, the Silent Hill franchise is dead forever. It's dead forever. At the same time, are they even capable of making a good Silent Hill game anymore? I doubt it. So I don't know. I don't know what the best course of action is, but I mean, I don't know. It's like something's got to change, though. Something has to change. Something has to change in like gaming for it to be like good again, you know? And the thing is like there are people that have been doing like good work, like the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff and protesting that. That's been good. There are people that are tired of like the diversity in games. I think you know, the best course of action is just to kind of wait for the right moment. You know what I mean? Wait for the right moment. I think the games industry right now is like a powder keg. I do. I feel like there's this sort of like cultural powder keg in the games industry right now. And we just have to wait for the right moment and the right time to capitalize on it. And we can't let it be hijacked by grifters like The Quartering and Melanie Mac and all of these other people who simply do not understand and do not get it. They're not like real gamers. You know what I mean? They play games, but they're not gamers. Like being a gamer is an identity. You know? It is. It's an identity. It's just as much of a part of my identity as being white. Maybe not so much as being Catholic. That's obviously the most important thing. But it's in there. We all know what it means, like internally. Maybe we can't define it. Maybe we can't put our finger quite on it. But you know what being a gamer means. And something has to change where games are just not made for gamers anymore. That's the problem. They're not. They're made for everybody else but gamers. Every game that's made is not designed with gamers in mind. It's designed for how can this reach the most amount of people? How can this reach the mass audience? How can this hit the streamers? You know? They gave Silent Hill the Resident Evil remake treatment. The Resident Evil remakes were pretty good. Sure, they lost some of the charm, for sure. I mean, but 2 was good and 4 was good. I'm not going to hate on those. What's up, Randy? What's up, Randall? What's up, Randall? I don't know, man. I don't know if you can fix it. I don't know if there's any fixing this, man. I really don't. I don't know if there's any fixing the games industry. It may just be over. But I don't know. I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. We just have to wait. I think we have to bide our time a little bit. And here's the thing, and this is going to alienate a lot of people, but it needs to be a racial thing. or at least, at the very least, a gendered thing. Any new, like, you know, everyone keeps talking about, like, oh, we need a Gamergate 2. Oh, we need a Gamergate 2. I personally, like, I don't want a Gamergate 2 because Gamergate accomplished fucking nothing and actually just made the games industry worse. Everything got worse since Gamergate. Like, nothing got better. You know what I mean? And it has to be like a very gendered and specific thing. That, like, look, men grew up playing video games. Games inherently are for us. And it's time that the people that make the games address that. Women are not playing Diablo. Women are not playing Call of Duty. And then well, this one is cool. Then show me the demographics. Show me the demographics of who's playing these games. I'd love to see that. Because I guarantee you on both of those games, it's a 90-10 split. 90% men, 10% female. Guaranteed. Okay? But it seems that with every passing year, those games cater more and more to women. You know what I mean? And enough's enough. It's so funny when they have the statistics and it shows that the number one created character is a white male. Yeah, the Baldur's Gate 3 thing, and then they were like mad about it. It's like, oh, you guys know there's like other races. It's like, I don't want to be a fucking devil. I want to be a white guy because I'm a white guy. Yeah, turns out I don't want to be some like pansexual fairy. I'm a white male. And I want to play as a white male. And they're desperate to get you to play as anything but that. They're desperate to get you to play as like some trainee freak or whatever. Not happening. So, I don't know. I'm cooking a little bit. I'm cooking a little bit in the stew. I think there is like an opportunity for like a consumer revolt, like a gamer revolt, you know? I really do. I see there is a big opportunity. I think a lot of gamers are frustrated. I think a lot of gamers are frustrated. And I do see there being an opportunity for somebody, whether it's me or somebody else or a collective of us, to put our foot down and try to make a change in the games industry. I think it has to happen. You know? It just has to. Gamers have to rise up, dude. You know, as cliche as that is, we have to, or else we're just going to continue to get slop like this. And I think it's going to be a matter of timing. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You know? That's really what we're looking at. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Concord would have been an opportunity, but honestly, that game just like killed itself. So like there wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, there wasn't even like a real opportunity to do anything there, because that game like just killed itself. Like, it just came out and just died. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I guess we don't have to do anything, you know? What was it, like 600 peak players? Hey, now, come on, Rizzo. 800. All right? Let's not conflate these things here, okay? Let's not piss on its grave. It was like 800. So, let's be fair. Yeah, that game would have been a good opportunity, but it just literally just killed itself. So, but don't worry. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not. Same thing with that Dustborn game. That would have been a good one too. But again, nobody played it and nobody cared. You know. I mean, here's the other thing. Star Wars Outlaws is underperforming. I imagine the new Assassin's Creed will also do the same. Like, people are just fed up with buying mediocre bullshit for $70 a pop, you know? But, I don't know. Anyways, I'm done ranting. Let's play some Silent Hill, man.